Okay, so now we need to create a widget for our text, like a chat bubble. So before we do that, first let's move our messages to down here. So to do that, let's add another property for the grouped list. Let's say reverse to true. Let's hot restart. Then we have our messages down here, and then maybe let's also add some padding. We can say constant of edge inserts dot o, let's say 8. Let's hot restart. Okay, and then next you can see that our messages are also in reverse. This was the first message, second, and then third. So let's try to send the number 4. Message 4. You see it's coming up there. We don't want that. We want our latest message to be down here. So let's try to fix that. First, let's see if we can uncomment this comparator, and then let's say, so this is the item comparator. We want to compare this by constants dot message time. This, like, it compares from item 1 to item 2, so it compares from this to the next message. So let's also put the same here. Then let's hot restart. Okay, we don't have any change. So let's see. Let's try to, where is our reload? Okay, let's start the application again. Let's see if we come back here and then try to compare. We are not having anything. Maybe, let's see, let's add the to date. Let's remove all this, cut it, and then let's compare it like this. We do a return statement. Let's remove that, and then in here what we're going to do is, first let's get the variable first item. This one, what we'll do is we will say item 1, which we are going to get from constant dot message time. Again, let's check if it's loaded. If this is equal to now, what we'll compare to is a date time dot now, just to avoid the errors. And then in the else, we will get item 1 at a field called constants dot message. This is a constants dot message time, constants dot message time to date, like that. Then we close it out. Let's just format this. So this will be our comparison for the first item, and then let's copy. Let's check the second item. For the second item, let's do the same. Let's say second. Let's see what's going to change here. We just need to change here to 2 and then 2. And then here now let's return what we're going to do. Return second item, and then we compare that to the compare second item, and then compared compare to first item. That's it. So this will be our comparator. Let's run the application. All this I'm getting from documentation, which comes from here. If we go to our comparator method, item comparator here. So let's see what we have. If we go to the post, then comments. Okay, so now we are aligning the messages correctly because we are comparing the first message and the second. So we have the messages in order, and also the dates we need to compare, because if tomorrow I send a message, the date can also just be jumbled. So we need to compare the date as well. So to compare the date, there is also another a method. Let's go back here. We have this one, group comparator. This compares also of the sorting of the groups. So let's come down here, and then up here let's call our group comparator. So for this group comparator, is just going to be the value 1 and value 2, and then here we're just going to return the same. We'll just compare the value 2, and then we compare to value 1. There should be a dot here, and then the C instead of the V. So for the date, just like this, that's how we compare it. So the date is done, and then we've compared this as well. What else we need to do now? It's time to create the chat bubble for this. So let's stop this video right now. This was just a short one of sorting out our messages. In the next one, we will create a chat bubble here.